this evening. Sitting right here, if you could, Mr. Kelly, if you don't mind, to stand up. This is Mr. Jim Kelly. He landed on the other side of the invasion sector. He's British, and he flew in on a glider. He was part of the British Air Force. He landed in his glider in Granville, Neopegasus Bridge, and he landed hard, and he had a big fight on his hands. So he's joining the Americans this year on this side of the invasion, of course. Give him a round of applause. Next gentleman we have, he's standing next to Mr. Kelly. His name is Reed Clanton. Mr. Clanton, landed on Omaha Beach on D-Day, June 6, 1944, with the 29th Division. Thank you, Mr. Clanton, for joining us tonight. Seated across the table is Mr. Gilbert Clark. Mr. Clark was born in Jamaica. He volunteered to join the Royal Air Force, and he served throughout World War II working on radar technology, which was brand new at the time in the Royal Air Force. So welcome, Gilbert. Thank you so much.
Nation in Maine. Charles proudly served with the 1st Infantry Division, 16th Infantry Regiment, F Company, as a medic, as a combat medic. He landed on Omaha Beach on D-Day with the first wave.
Wow.
Taken prisoner in Germany in March 1945. Then he went back to the US, but he re-enlisted and he was sent with the 3rd Infantry Division, 7th Infantry Regiment in first to Japan for retraining, and then to Korea during 11 months, serving still as a master surgeon, as a combat medic also. And it's not finished there. He got tired of serving in an infantry unit, so he decided to join the Air Force. And he served in a weather squadron in the Pacific, in the Marshall Islands during the hydrogen bomb testing. You know, the kind of things with the mushrooms and fallout and, well, only safe things, you know. Well, he's a hero for everybody.
Now, I wish to thank especially my staff at the AVA because they did a great job. It's a very long, you know, all the ceremonies which we organize, and this banquet is a big task for us. And we are all volunteers. Nobody is getting paid, and we are doing that, you know, with our heart. Okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2nd Airborne Chorus.
Chorus, attention! Airborne! Upward, march! Left, 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 right, left, 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 right, left, 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 right, left, part-time march, horse, halt. Put on your boots, boots, boots and parachute, shoot, shoot, we're going up, put on your boots. We're all American and proud to be, boots and parachute, we're the soldiers of liberty, shoot, we're going up, some by their garments to the enemy, coming down, down, sky, down, down, birds on your boots. We're all American and fight, we will, boots and parachute, chill all the times on the shore still. Get ready! Airborne from skies of blue, standing mentor, we're coming through. Take your boots and take your butts today, let's go! Thank you all. Have an airborne day. Left, hey! Upward, halt! Left, paddle left, right, left, go left.
So I'm really honored today to be here tonight and be with the Friends of the American Veterans. And France and the United States have been close allies since the American Revolution, where France shed the blood of approximately 2,000 French soldiers to help America become a free nation. Since then, the United States and France have fought shoulder to shoulder in almost every conflict. Of course, General Pershing famously said, "Lafayette, nous sommes ici," when he returned to France in 1917. We fought in France in 1917 at the Battle of Misagon, the largest battle in American history. 26,000 American soldiers were killed in action from the 1st of October until the 11th of November when the war ended. And then we returned to France yet again, here at Normandy. And in the Normandy campaign, 26,000 Americans yet again were killed in action from the beach of Normandy to the liberation of Paris. In those 8 weeks, those soldiers and airmen and sailors gave their life for liberté, equalité, and fraternité. I can tell you that amongst this crowd today, we not only have World War II veterans, but we have families of the fallen. We have children and grandchildren from all of those families. And I want to thank them for being here. There's a woman who was with me named Tara Kopp. Her grand-uncle was in the 506th Band of Brothers, parachuted in as a member of the Pathfinders. And he was killed in action on 12 June. Shot in the head, I recovered his body, and he's buried here at the American Cemetery in Omaha. She is here tonight. I can tell you that there are many others amongst you whose relatives fell on the beaches of Normandy in the largest amphibious invasion up to that point in American history or world history. In that battle, on this beach, and in this village of St. Medicles, on that day, almost 2,000 Americans were killed. Another 3,000 British, Canadians, and Polish troops were killed. 4,000 to 5,000 Germans were killed. And almost 20,000 French civilians were killed in action in order to begin the liberation of France. We put 133,000 soldiers in less than 24 hours ashore at the beaches of Normandy, and we dropped in 24,000 paratroopers the night before, many of them landing right here in St. Mary-le-Belize. So to you, the people of France, I say thank you for your alliance with America and the United States. We must keep that alliance continuing into the future. If that had meaning at all, if Normandy had meaning at all, it had meaning for a better peace. And if you think about it, World War I and World War II, between 1914 and 1945, 150 million people gave their lives in the conduct of the Great Boer War. And those that died, died for something. They didn't die for nothing. They died for a better peace. My uncle was offshore here with the Navy at Normandy on D-Day. His brother, my father, was hitting the beach of Saipan in the Central Pacific on the 15th of June. My grandmother had one son at Normandy and one at Saipan at the same time. They fought for something. My mother took care of the wounded. Every single person in this room is somehow connected to the Second World War. That war has shaped how we live today. And I will tell you that they fought for something, and they fought for a better peace. The world right now is a very dangerous place, and it is incumbent upon all of us to recommit ourselves to the cause for which they fought, the cause of peace. When I was here a few years ago, I saw a staff sergeant from the 82nd Airborne Division, and I was Chief of Staff of the United States Army. And I leaned over to him, and I asked him, what advice do you have for the Chief of Staff of the Army? And I thought he would tell me, shoot straight, take a 3-second rush, or something like that. His eyes teared up, tears flowed down his cheek, and he said, General, never let it happen again. Never let it happen again. And that's the cause for which they fought, that's the cause for which they died. And that's the cause for which we here at Normandy must constantly remind ourselves of and recommit ourselves to a better peace. Vive la France, vive la États-Unis. A lot of soldiers from the assault divisions that are here. We encourage you to get to know them as you always have in the past. And we encourage you to take photos and celebrate the cause for which they fought. And And at this time, we'd like to go ahead and post the colors. Color, post.
Sir, question to retire the colors.
Post colors. Retire the colors.
Left, face. Retire the colors.